they get to the mosque to pray, will people wash themselves like their work in the sink, or do they wash it all before they pray? If they can't make it here.
Why don't you friends take a seat, relax. We have 5, 7, 6 minutes, maybe less than 5 minutes. Come please. Please sit down, please sit. Before I explain to the pulpit, before I explain this Friday, sister, what's your name again?
Amanda.
Amanda was asking something. What was your question, Amanda?
If you're at work or you can't make it to the mosque,
If you're a worker, you cannot make it to the mosque.
How do you wash?
How do you wash? Washing can be done anyway, in the toilet too. Washing can be done anyway. If it's raining, you can wash. If you're in the seaside, use the sea. If you're by the river, use the river. Washing. But not washing with the tea and the coffee, no. So when the time comes, they can wash, they can perform their prayer. Very easy. There's a small lake facing Mecca, they can pray. In the plane, in the ship, in the settle, what do you call the space settle, you can pray. So, yeah, I hope I answer your question. Lovely, Amanda. Now, every Friday, man, also woman, gather together. We listen to a sermon from the pulpit. We have a learned person. We don't have priests and monks in Islam. In the house of Islam, in the house of this house, we don't have priests, monk, and holy people. We don't have. We have scholars, learned people. He will give sermon every Friday as a reminder. And I too give sermon. And the sermon contains of invitation. The sermon contains of invitation towards righteousness, piety. It talks about purpose of life, life after that, as a reminder. And it also will talk about some current issue, our relationship with non-Muslim, Muslim country relationship with United States of America. I say make friends. So these are the contents of the Friday sermon. Your tour has ended. Any question regarding the mosque, I would like to answer you.
What I was wondering is, first of all, is your sermon in Malay?
A very good question. Is the sermon in Malay? First half is in Arabic. The second half can be the mother tongue of the people. If it's Chinese, you can give Chinese. If it's Tamil, you can give Tamil. If it's Malay, give Malay. That is general. But in Malaysia, the national language is Bahasa Melayu or the Bahasa Malaysia. So most of the mosques will give in Bahasa Malaysia. This mosque is Indian Muslim, has 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks they will give in Tamil. Right?
So I guess the real question is, do you feel like most Muslims are fluent in Arabic around the world?
Okay, that's a very beautiful question. Is Muslims throughout the world, are they fluent with Arabic? No. No. But almost all Muslims in the world, they can read the Quran in Arabic because we learn. The understanding is a secondary. Okay? For the prayer, the 7 verses, everybody will understand. But the entire Quran, no. But reading will bring us a blessing. But we are very much encouraged from God and His Messenger to understand it. If I send you a letter of promotion, if you don't understand how you're going to be promoted as a rector or professor, right? So the Quran should be read with understanding. Agree with you. And yes, ma'am.
No,
yes.
I have a question.
And the Arabic is not our mother tongue, but we still, it's a miracle. Even I've met people from China, they have memorized the entire Quran. I met people from Brazil, so the same thing. It's more the initiative from young. Yes, ma'am.
So when you give a sermon, do you talk about an area in the Quran? I mean, is there a focus on one teaching a week?
Very good. Madam, what's your good name, madam?
Caroline.
Caroline. I like that name. Caroline asking, is it when you read your sermon from the passage of the Quran? Yes. From the passage of the Quran and also the word of the Prophet. And maybe this week I would like to talk about environment. So there's a verses in the Quran, chapter 30, verse 22 talks about environment, example. The next week I'm going to talk about unity. Mankind from Adam and Eve, our brothers and sisters. I will quote from the Quran, chapter 49, verse 13. Quran. And the Prophet Muhammad say, none of you are believers until you love your brother like you love yourself. None until you believe, until you love your neighbor as you love yourself. See, these are there in the Quran. And you will be surprised, Caroline. You will be surprised from the United States of America. In the Quran, it says, if you save one innocent soul, you save the entire humanity. If you kill one soul, you kill one innocent soul, you kill the entire humanity. Chapter 5 of the Quran, verse 32. So in other words, there is no terrorism. There's no terrorism in Quran. I'm telling you as a scholar from the Quran, from the word of the Prophet. I'm not representing any country. Love you. Any final question before we go for the Q&A?
I have a question.
Yes, Prof.
So unlike churches or temples, there are no images, there are no statues.
Yes.
Can you explain why?
Thank you very much. I forgot